Hi there, Ellwood City sports fans, alongside the Neshannock Lancers. Tonight we bring you live coverage into Lincoln High School Big Gym here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania. It is girls volleyball. It's the MAC action on a Thursday night as we bring you live coverage of JV and varsity matchup here tonight on the same link. A fixed camera tonight as we are doing a little bit of work. Dakota Marshall has the evening off. My name is Brad Windhorse. Thad Sturgeon will be joining us for the varsity matchup here. So tonight's broadcast will be a fixed camera. Just one of those nights where everybody's busy. So we'll keep it going no matter what, though, as we are about ready to get underway. They had to do a little bit of some net construction here, shall we say. The left post here, or the closest post to us, was unfortunately just a little too low for the out-of-bounds signal, so they've been working on that just a little bit. So our delay here for a couple minutes as Emma Figueroa works with the crew here to make sure that that is set up. Again, folks, this is the girls volleyball here, MAC action, MAC conference. Big one tonight, as it is the Neshannock Lancers taking on your Ellwood City Wolverines. This has a playoff it has playoff big opportunities for both these teams, as Neshannock Lancers have the ability to possibly clinch a playoff berth already 10 games into section play. On the flip side, the Ellwood City Wolverines will be looking to keep the ball rolling. They picked up a very big victory against the Mohawk Warriors on Tuesday with a 6-3 record in section play. They're looking to just keep going and keep the ball going as they are in third place. Here are those quick standings. Again, these are the varsity standings real quick. We'll put them up on the screen for you. Here are those standings. Beaver Bobcats sitting there in first place. They have officially clinched because they are 9-0 on the season. Underneath that would be these Neshannock Lancers, 8-1 in section play. A win tonight in the varsity level, and they will clinch playoffs as well. Ellwood City sitting there at 6-3. They got a couple more games, but they are looking to keep the ball rolling as they are in third place. Section play, take the top 4 teams. So as long as they stay in the top 4, both these teams will be seeing playoffs later on this season. So there's the whistles. Officials got everything ready to go. The rotation's ready to go, and we are underway from Lincoln High School Big Gym. Ellwood City starts off the serve as Dakota Hicks. Comes to right to Dakota once again, over by Elsie Sturgeon. Neshannock Lancers in their red and white road jerseys. Ellwood City in the white and blue. Set up here for a punch over by Luke Corelli. Back row are the Lancers setting up. Punched up and over the wall. Now it's the Wolverines' turn. Up by Hicks. By Fernitti. Up and over. Libero for the Lancers. Up and over. Set up by Elsie now. Punched over by Dakota, but unfortunately she's going to get called for a net violation. So tonight's first point will officially go to the Neshannock Lancers. So got a rotation here as number 8 will be coming in, and that's Kelly Biondi. Serving for the Lancers will be number 17, Caitlin Pauline. Other numbers on the court, number 4, Lily Rowe. Number, I believe, 25, that's Sophia Bonner. We'll get the rest as we go through the evening. Up by Hicks, back and over for the Lancers. Number 13, Ansley Allison. Knocked down there, good hit there by number 8, I believe, and that was Callie Biondi, and a quickly 2-0 lead for the Lancers. Other numbers include number 3, Nina Madur. Starting lineup here for the Wolverines will be number 7, Elsie Sturgeon. Number 28, Nina Fernitti, who just hit it. Dakota Hicks, number 20, and that was Ava Lucarelli. A little too hard by Ava, and that will be a 3-0 lead in favor of the Lancers. Other numbers include number 4, Emma Shafley, as well as number 10, Lena Lucarelli. Serve once again, this time set up by Sturgeon. Up by Lucarelli. To the other Lucarelli. It does fall up and over the fence line and over the net, so that'll be the first point for the Wolverines. It's now officially 3-1 in favor of the Lancers. Again, folks, those who are looking for the varsity matchup, that'll be about a 7:30 start, approximately, depending on how far this one goes, so stay with us. Same live stream link. Lucarelli with the driving serve. Going to be made a dig there by Lily Rowe, but it falls on the Lancers' side. A little miscommunication, and that keeps ball going here, and points for Ellwood City, now 3-2. So breast cancer awareness here as Ellwood in their pink uniforms during the month. Off the net, and once again, a good serve there and good play by Lucarelli to get the point. That's 3 straight points now for the Wolverines. We got a tie ball game, 3-all. Line drive serve once again, back row by the libero Bonner. Up at the line, it's going to fall, unfortunately, right in front of number 8, Peyton Lockey, and that'll be a point for the Lancers as they get back in front, 4-3. Checking out now is number 10, Lena Lucarelli. As Fernini comes back in, the libero for the Wolverines. Line drive serve once again. Good serve there by the Lancers. Lucarelli up and over. A little bit of a scramble through the rafters here. Still a live play, and unfortunately missed there by Ansley Allison, the number 13, the freshman, 5'11". One of the things that we're going to see tonight is length. Neshannock has 4 or 5 players at the JV level alone that are about that 5'10" mark. So you're going to see a lot of length on the court. Up and over there by number 9, Alexis Oshbacher. Up and over the wall, but tapped down, and there's that length. Good hit by number 8, Callie Biondi. That'll be a point for the Lancers, once again in front, 5-4. Substitution as number 44, Genovesa Miller, will come in for Emma Shafley. Genovesa usually is the libero, but getting a little bit of relief tonight. She'll be playing as well, though, for the Wolverines. And there we go. Miller up for Hicks. Going to be a little bit of a up and over by Elsie Sturgeon. Front row set up here. Good setup. Good hit there by number 14, Emmeline Passarelli. It's going to go off the wall and off the arm of Hicks, out of bounds. Now serving is number 25, the freshman Sophia Bonner. Off of the libero Fernini. Unfortunately, falls. Good scramble, though. Give credit to Fernini. She also got out of the way, just unfortunately just misplayed it. And quickly, it is 7-4 in favor of Neshannock. Bonner once again set up this time for the Wolverines. Up and over by Fernini. Back row, Bonner. A little bit of a scramble here by the Lancers. Up and over, back to the Wolverines side. They can get an advantage here. Dakota Hicks up for Elsie. A little too hard, unfortunately, as the Lancers double up. Wolverines so far in this one, 8-4. Once again, serving will be the freshman, 5'3" setter. And that is Sophia Bonner. Oh, wow, actually, check that. They are actually going to give credit to the Wolverines. I wonder if that was net violation or a carry. We'll have to come back to that one. I apologize. I did miss that. Serve there, unfortunately, goes out of bounds by Lucarelli, so it's now 8-5. Substitution coming in is number 17, Caitlin Pauline, once again. That time for Alexis Oshbacher. Serving is number 8. That's Callie Biondi. Set up by the Wolverines. Front row here, up and over. Fortunately, into the net there off of number 20, Ava Lucarelli. And that'll be a point for the Lancers, now 9-5. Again, serving is Biondi, a freshman, 5'7" outside hitter. Good contact. Miller at the wall. This is going to be a tough play here by the Wolverines, and they're going to say net violation, and that will be a point for the Lancers. Again, doubled up, 10-5 are the Wolverines. Good line drive serve again, just on that line. Hicks up for Sturgeon. This time it drops by Bonner. Front row, a little bit of a scramble here. Up and over that wall. Good play by Hicks. Fernini now up and over by Lucarelli. Almost drops to the ground. Lancers ball. Back over to the Wolverines. Hicks for Elsie. Up and over the wall. Good play. Tap down. It's going to go off of the net. Stay on the Neshannock side. I think they're going to say net violation once again. Yes, they are. So that is a point for the Lancers. It's now 11-5. It was a very close play by both teams. Biondi for Miller. Hicks up there for Fernini, the libero. Up and over. Lancers on the offense now. At the wall, off the wall of Hicks. Unfortunately out of bounds. And that's going to be a point for the Lancers. And they are making quick work here. 12-5 now. Biondi serving once again. A little bit of a run here for the Lancers. At the wall, Hicks. It will drop, and I think they're going to say net violation again, unfortunately, on Dakota Hicks. That'll be a point for the Lancers. And just like that, assistant coach there, Justin Bennett, will take the timeout. We will take it with them. Wolverines timeout. Lancers up 13-5. All right, folks, welcome back to Lincoln High School Big Gym here. 13-5 lead for the Lancers. A lot of seats available still, but I can see we definitely have a student section coming into play. It kind of has that vibe of something big brewing here, as we do have the football dinner tonight here at the school, as well as all the other sports in action. The only one that's going to be in action as we talk here is soccer, so we'll try to keep you up to date on soccer. Hicks, unfortunately, into the net there, and that's going to be a point for the Lancers. It's now 14-5. We'll also talk about other sports. The big one, obviously, is cross country. They were announced Team of the Month by Lawrence County Sports Network as they went through the season undefeated, and they will go into the Tri-County Championship this Saturday undefeated. Hit there by the wall, out of bounds, and that will quickly slide things back over to the Wolverines. First point in probably about 5 minutes, so it's now 14-6 in favor of the Lancers. Serve by Frenitti. Line drive this time. Good serve at the wall, up and over. Punched up by Sturgeon. Off the wall, and I think they're going to say a double touch. Yep, 2 hits there, I think, on Elsie, unfortunately. She had a good strike, though, but it'll be a point for the Lancers. Up and over, high arcing serve this time by the Lancers. Up and over that wall, set up by the Lancers number 4, Lily Rowe. Good strike there by that wall. Nice contact, and it falls. Give credit to the Lancers. I believe number 15, Miley Scalzo, is also in there, and that takes the lead now 16-6. Once again, Rowe with the serve. Miller up for Hicks, setting it up here for Sturgeon. Good strike, but unfortunately a little bit too far. And just like that, it is 17-6 in favor of Neshannock. Rowe. Good serve by Rowe. Still in play, though. Good dig there by Frenitti. Up and over that wall. It's out of bounds. That'll be a point for the Wolverines. They direly need a couple of points here on a run. Checking in is number 4, Emma Shafley, the sophomore 5'7" outside hitter for number 44, Genovesa Miller. Serving will be number 7, junior 5'6", Elsie Sturgeon. Here's that serve. Good line drive serve. Back row. Scramble by the Lancers. Got to get it up and over, and they do, but it's a little bit too hard there by number 14, Emmeline Passarelli. And good serve by Sturgeon sets him up for back-to-back points. Only the second time in his first set. 17-8 now. Line drive. Good serve once again by Elsie. Down goes the hit there by number 17, Caitlin Pauline. Good contact, good strike, and it is a point for the Lancers. So serving now will be number 14, Emmeline Passarelli, a freshman, 5'10", listed for Neshannock. Once again, folks, if you're coming in, Neshannock Lancers do have some length. Off the net there, still in play, and I think they're going to say a carry there, unfortunately, by number 10, Lucarelli. And the wheels have kind of fallen off here quickly for the Wolverines. Serve again by Passarelli. Good jump serve, back row. Frenitti up off the rafters. It's going to fall through the wickets. Good attempt there by number 10, Lucarelli, Lena, but it's going to be a point for the Lancers. And because of that, we'll take a timeout. This will be the second timeout taken by the Wolverines. We'll head to the timeout 20-8 in favor of the Lancers. All right, folks, welcome back to the Big Gym here. Once again, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month around the WPIL and, of course, obviously the nation. So Ellwood say wearing their pink warm-up shirts. strike there out of bounds, and the Thad effect coming out of timeout is in effect. That'll be a point for the Wolverines. That always states that timeout completely changes everything, and sure enough, it did right there. Coming in is number 23, Peyton Hamilton, the sophomore. The first time we'll see her tonight in that front row. She'll come in for Lena Lucarelli. Serving now will be number 13, the freshman Dakota Hicks. Line drive, spiraling serve there, unfortunately into the net. That'll be a point for the Lancers. It's 21-9. At the JV, or the junior high, at the JV level, it's the best of 3 sets. So if you win 2, you win the match. And more importantly, you got to win by 2. Score goes to 25. There's the serve. Once again, good serve by Caitlin Pauline. Set up for the Wolverines. Up and over by Elsie Sturgeon. Now the Lancers' turn. Front row, up and over. Back to Hicks. Up by Luke Riley. To the far side, punched up and over by Elsie. It almost falls. Good scramble there by number 8, Biondi. Up and over. Back to the Wolverine side this time. No man's land and miscommunication. Communication breakdown, and that's 22-9 now. Lancers cruising to this first set victory. Serving now will be Caitlin Pauline once again. Here's that serve. Line drive. Good serve. Going to be played there by Luke Riley. Back to Ava. And this one cross court but out of bounds. 23-9. Favor of Neshannock. Serving once again is Pauline. Back row. Luke Riley sets it up here. Hicks. Off to Frenetti. She'll have to get it up and over. And she does without hitting the rafters. Set up for the front wall. Good play here by the Wolverines. Up and over. Catch them off guard. Nope. Lancers will get the scramble. Now the Wolverines' turn here. A little bit farther back. Up by Hicks. Got to get it up and over. She does. Good play by both teams. Wolverines once again. Good strike by Luke Riley. Back row, and that's going to be a scramble off of the rafters. Still in play. Oh, my. Good play there. Almost made by number 13, Ansley Allison. As that was a strike, I think, off of Caitlin Pauline on that back row. So that'll be a point for the Wolverines, 23-10. Checking in will be number 9. That is Alexis Oshbacher for the Lancers. Checking out for the Wolverines will be number 23, Hamilton. Good serve there by the Wolverines, number 28, Nina Fernitti, and that'll be a point. So back-to-back points now, 23-11. Coming in on that front row was number 8, Peyton Lockey, the freshman, 5'8", for the Wolverines. So serving will be Nina Fernitti here. Let's see what we can do. Good serve. Set up by the Lancers, up through the rafters, off that front wall, and unfortunately hit there by Lockey. Good idea, just not enough room in that front net. That'll be a point for the Lancers, now 24-11. So, set point here, served by Nina Madur. Back row, Frenetti out of play, and that will be a point for the Lancers. They'll quickly make quick work here. In the JV level, they take the first set 25-11. So we'll take a timeout. We'll bring you second set action. It is 1-0 in favor of the Neshannock Lancers. All right, folks, welcome back here to Lincoln High School Big Gym. It's 1-0 in favor of Neshannock Lancers. The serving will be number 17, Caitlin Pauline, to kick off this second set. Lancers, all they have to do is win one more, and they'll take the JV matchup. As a good serve there by Pauline goes off quickly. Unfortunately, out of play off of Sturgeon. It'll be 1-0 in favor of the Lancers early second set. Second serve here, set up by Hicks. For that front row, Lucarelli off the wall, and it will fall on the Lancer side. So good start here to get right back into the point column. It's 1-all. Substitution here is number 9 will come in, defensive specialist here, and that is Lexus Oshbacher. Serving now is Dakota Hicks. Good serve, but a little too far. That's quickly a point for the Lancers. They'll take the 2-1 lead here. Substitution here is Elsie Sturgeon will check out. Coming in will be number 6, the first time we've seen her tonight, and that's Kira Condell. Kira, freshman, 5'5" for the Wolverines. Serve there, drops, miscommunication, and it's already 3-1 in favor of Neshannock. Good serve there by number 3, Nina Madur. It's Madur with the serve once again. Back row, a little bit hard this time. Back to the Wolverines. Give shout out to Delaney Sturgeon as well as Caitlin Kreitzer and Chloe Bungar, for doing the end line refereeing here in the JV matchup. Line drive there, unfortunately, into the net. That'll be a point for the Lancers. It's 4-2. Coming back in is number 28, Nina Fernitti, as well as the libero checking out for the Lancers is number 14, Emmeline Passarelli comes in. Good serve there by the Lancers. A little scramble up and over, just makes it across the line. I think they're going to say a double hit here. Yep, 2-touch there by the Lancers. It's number 19, Peyton Newman, was the one serving. So, 4-3 lead in favor of the Lancers. Now serving will be Emma Shafley. Lancers set it up here, front row, up and over. Now the Wolverines' turn to get on the attack. Up there, unfortunately, backwards. Wolverines do get it up and over. Front row, once again, nice contact and swing there by number 14, Emmeline Passarelli. That's a point for the Lancers. It's now 5-3 Neshannock. Substitution as number 44, Genevieve Miller will check back in, and number 17, Caitlin Pauline for the Lancers. Serving now will be number 3 once again. Or sorry, my apologies. That's number 8, Callie Biondi. Hicks up there for the back row, and that's going to be a scramble by Miller. Miscommunication again. And unfortunately, this is something that has occurred the past 2 games for the JV team for Ellwood City. Just not very good communication. It's now 6-3 Neshannock. Biondi. This one's going to drop. Nice scramble and dig there by Miller, but goes all for naught. So that's a point once again for the Lancers. It's now 7-3. Good serve, back row for Nitty. Up for Hicks. Good opportunity here. Up and over. Off that wall was number 6, Kira Condell. Back row now. Miller sets it up once again for the punch. Up and over by Lockie. Scramble here by Bonner. Back it up over that wall. Unfortunately, off of Lockie's arms. And that will be a point for Neshannock. Serving once again is Biondi. This time drops into Miller's arms. Up by Hicks, up and over by Condell. Off that wall, still in play. Up and over. Nice strike by number 14, Emmeline Passarelli. And the Lancers are just in cruise control. Line drive. This time I jinxed it. Goes into the net is Biondi, but a good serve opportunity there by Biondi. About 5 points or so in a row. Coming in will be number 5, Nora Ball for the Lancers. Serving this time for the Wolverines will be number 20, Ava Lucarelli. Line drive serve. Good serve by Luke Riley. Opportunity here for that front row. Scramble for Neshannock. Back row now for the Wolverines. Hicks puts it up and over for Condell. Up and over that wall. And I think they're going to say net violation against the Lancers. So that will be a point for the Wolverines. Line drive serve by Luke Riley. Good serve once again. Set up for that front row. Passarelli. Wolverines make the scramble. Condell, unfortunately, this time into the net. And that will be a point for the Lancers. It's now 10-5 in favor of Neshannock. Serving will be, I believe, number 4, and that's Lily Rowe. Good serve here. Set up by the Wolverines. Up and over. Back row, a little too hard. That will be a point for the Wolverines. Oh, check that. My apologies. That was a little too long there by the Wolverines, so it's 11-5. Sometimes you press the wrong button. There's the point now for the Wolverines. The serve will go out of bounds. It's 11-6. Couple substitutions for the Wolverines. So Miller comes back in, as well as number 10, Lena Lucarelli, as number 28, Nina Fredini, will be serving. Set up here by the Lancers. Good strike, back row now for Nitty. Up by Hicks, far side, Condell, good strike. Woo, there we go. Good strike by Condell. Kira Condell gets the point. It's a big one, and Wolverines are just hanging around just enough to make this a little bit interesting. 7 serving 11 here for Nitty. Line drive, back row, Bonner. Scrambled by the Lancers, up and over that wall. Now the Wolverines turn. Up by Hicks. Back over by Miller. Unfortunately, just a little too hard. She sees it, and that'll be a point for the Lancers, so it's now 12-7. So serving now will be number 25, Sophia Bonner, freshman libero for the Lancers. A little bit of a scramble here, up and over by Miller. Now the Lancers turn. Front row punch. Good play here by the Wolverines. Good dig, scramble, up and over. Just punched up by Miller. Front row now. It's strike down. Nice and hard by number 19, Peyton Newman. Probably the first time we've seen good strike with no competition there. So that'll be 13-7 now in favor of Neshannock. Line drive, good serve there by Bonner. Hicks up there for Condell, punched out the wall, fortunately into the net, and that'll be a point for the Lancers as they continue to double up the Wolverines throughout this night, 14-7. Back row serve, a little too hard by Bonner. That'll be a point for the Wolverines, something that they definitely needed. So 14-8 now. Substitution as number 4, Emma Shafley, will come back in for Miller. Good high arcing serve. Changed up there a little bit for the serving. Good strike, good dig here by Frenetti. It's going to be in play for Neshannock now. I think they're going to say a carry or 2 hits. Yep, so double touch there by the Lancers. And that'll be the first time in this second set Wolverines will get 2 points back-to-back. It's 14-9. Serving once again, or this time is going to be Kira Condell. Good serve. Now back over to the Lancers side. They'll set it up. Good strike there. Scramble by the Wolverines. And I think they're going to say a double hit as well now for the Wolverines. So that'll be a point for the Lancers. It's now 15-9. So now serving will be number 17, Caitlin Pauline for Neshannock. Here's that serve. Good serve. Back row for Nate. Scramble here. Up and over by the Lucarellis. Now for the Lancers' turn. At the wall. Good strike there. Set up by the Wolverines. Shafley now set up by Neshannock. Back up and over that wall. Good rally here by both teams. Hicks up and over that wall. Now the Neshannock's turn. Up and over, and it's going to be out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it was in play, actually. It will fall off of number 19, and that was Peyton Newman. So good point there. So that'll be 16-9 now in favor of the Lancers. Once again, number 17, Caitlin Pauline serving for Neshannock. Back row, Frenity. Set up for Hicks. Now for Shafley. She'll punch up and over, but unfortunately it goes into the net. Just misplayed there by the Wolverines. It's now 17-9. Serving now once again will be Pauline. Line drive serve. Back row. Good dig there by Lucarelli. Punched up and over by the other Lucarelli. Lancers turn now. Bonner just up and over. Set up by Condell and Hicks. Back to Condell. Punched up and over that wall. Back row. Opportunity to be had now once again for the Wolverines. Hicks set up there for Shafley at the wall. Good opportunity. Unfortunately, about a foot too long. And that will be a point for the Lancers. Now 18-9. Good serving so far in this one by the Lancers. I just jinxed it. My goodness. The counts for jinxing on serves is out the door. 18-10 now. As Dakota Hicks will serve now for the Wolverines. Good serve. Set up for the Lancers this time. Up and over there by Biondi. Hicks over to Lucarelli. Good strike off that wall. It will fall on the Neshannock side. That'll be a point for the Wolverines. Serve by Hicks. Good serve. A little bit of a scramble here for Neshannock. Up and over. Now the Wolverines turn. Hit there by Lucarelli. Back to the wall. Set up. Good punch. Unfortunately, a little too hard there by Nina Madura. That'll be back-to-back points for the Wolverines. First time we've seen that all match. So 12 serving 18. Now is Dakota Hicks. Here's the serve. Back row for the Lancers. A little bit of a scramble here. Up and over. Set up there by Hicks at the wall. Tap down. Good tap, but still in play. Good dig there by Shafley. Up and over that wall. Now Hicks off the wickets. Now to Condell. Back over to Lucarelli. Good rally here between these two teams. Front row punch. A little bit far. Just missing by a foot was Peyton Newman. And that is 4 points in a row now for the Wolverines. Serving now will be Dakota Hicks, number 13. Up and over that wall, back to the line of the net, and strike straight down, unfortunately, by Madura, I believe. So, a good set of points here. 5 points in a row by the Wolverines. They were down 18-9. It's now 14 serving to 18. Good serve once again by Hicks. Punched up over that wall, and it will just fall down. Nobody even remotely close. That's a point for the Lancers now, 19-14. Serving will be number 3, Nina Madura, the sophomore, 5'4". Specialist outside hitter for the Lancers. Line drive, set up there by Luke Riley. Hicks back over to Lena. Back line here now for, Ava, my apologies. Off of Condell out of bounds. So a point there for the Lancers as they take the 20-14. It's crunch time now for the Wolverines, as Neshannock is only 5 points away from picking up the JV match. Line drive serve, it will fall. Good attempt there by Frenity, but give credit where it's due. Number 3, Nina Madura. Good serving. Madura once again here. As Lancers are in cruise control once again. Back row Frenity, step 4, Hicks. And miscommunication, my goodness. Hopefully that does not translate to the varsity level. It's a point for the Lancers, 22-14. Substitution as number 23 will come in. That's Peyton Hamilton. Good serve, but unfortunately just clips the top of the net. That'll be a point for the Wolverines, something that they desperately needed just to prolong this set. So now serving will be number 23, and that is Peyton Hamilton. Up and over, good strike there by the Wolverines. A little bit of a scramble here. Bonner will get it up and over. Now the Wolverines' turn. Set up there by Hicks for Ava. Off that wall. It's still in play, though. Up and over. Good strike there off the wall. And that was a good play there by Callie Biondi. Seems like the Lancers cannot do anything wrong in this one. The worst thing they've had in these two sets so far was just giving up 5 points in a row. Other than that, it has been lights out for Neshannock. Here's the serve. Good serve. Back row. Trinity at the wall. Hicks will get it up without touching the net. It's going to fall. Nice strike there by number 8, I believe, and that was Peyton Lockie. So Wolverines will be back on the serve here, and that will be number 4, Emma Shafley, sophomore, 5'7", outside hitter for the Wolverines. Good serve now. Set up for the Lancers. Biondi. Good strike. Good dig here by the Wolverines. A little bit of a scramble. Unfortunately, Condell just missed it a little bit too much. Got to make a little bit of a better decision there, unfortunately. Just got caught in between. So, this will be point opportunity here for the Lancers. Set point and match point. Biondi with the serve. Set up by Hicks there for Ava. Good strike. Good dig here by the Lancers. Madure off that wall. Back over to the Lancers side. They'll set it up here. Opportunity to be had by number 17. That was Pauline. Wolverines. Condell back over to the Lancer side at the net. It will pop back over. Good scramble here for Nitty at the wall. It's going to bounce, and unfortunately Hicks misses it. And that is it, folks. The ball will fall on the Lancer side, but out of bounds off of number 13, Hicks. So that'll make the second set final score 25-16 in favor of Neshannock. They win the JV match 2-0. They won that first set 25-11, followed it up by 25-16. So JV Neshannock Lancers will pick up the victory. We'll take a little bit of a timeout here shortly. We'll report the scores for JV. Varsity matchup will be approximately 7:30. They're going to put probably 30 minutes up on the board. We'll see how much exactly. This may be a 7:15 start. So we'll keep you informed on it. We want to talk a little bit about Ellwood City sports before we take the break here. A lot of things happening this week as fall sports is on the back end of things. Cross country finished undefeated, technically 10-0. We'll have to get exact numbers. There's a couple teams that do not have enough individuals running, but we're going to officially say 10-0 on the season as they pulled a sweep there at Riverside on Monday. They beat Riverside and Mohawk to improve their record, undefeated in section play. They pick up, once again, I think that's the third time in 5 years or something like that where Ellwood City has finished undefeated. They also, the boys team, is the team of the month by the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered there by Trib Sports Network and LCAP. So good stuff there by the Wolverines cross-country team. Football will be back in action tomorrow night. That'll be in our next broadcast. 7 o'clock there's time for kickoff against New Brighton, but it is homecoming, so expect our broadcast to be on the air about 6:20. Also in action tonight is soccer. They'll be playing over at Helling Stadium, so maybe you can go over there, catch a little bit of time, and then come back over and watch the second half here of volleyball. Finally, last thing in play here is that girls volleyball matchup here. So we'll leave that with you for a little bit of a break. They put up 30 minutes, so we'll say officially a 7:15 start as it'll be the Neshannock Lancers taking on Ellwood City Wolverines varsity matchup in about a half hour. Stay with us, folks. We'll take a timeout and bring you varsity matchup about 7:15.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we're getting ready to start this varsity matchup between the Neshannock Lancers and our Ellwood City Wolverines. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst tonight to bring you the broadcast. We're a man down tonight, so we're going to have a single shot camera, but should be just set up perfectly for your viewing pleasure. Coming in tonight, Brad, you got the standings there.
Yes. Here are those standings in the 2A Section 1 MAC Conference. Beaver Bobcats sitting there undefeated. They have already clinched with that 9-0 record. They could, if they wanted to, lose all 5 games, and they still probably would finish second or third.
Right.
And I don't think that's going to happen. But Neshannock Lancers have an opportunity here to lock playoffs if they would beat the Wolverines. Wolverines, with that big win over Mohawk, sits in 3rd place. Shenango in 4th. On the backside looking in is Mohawk, Riverside, Laurel, and Beaver Falls.
So now we're going to have the playing of our national anthem before we start this varsity matchup. And there you have it, folks, our national anthem, and just moments away from the starting lineups in this section matchup. First time around, I believe it was 3-1 in favor of Neshannock.
So here are those starting lineups for the visiting Neshannock Lancers. And a pause. Starting us off will be number 13, freshman 5'11", Ansley Allison. Number 25, freshman 5'3", defense specialist Sophia Bonner. Number 2, sophomore 5'11", middle hitter Michaela Measle. Number 19, sophomore 5'11", middle hitter Peyton Newman. Number 6, the sophomore 5'10", setter Ryan Owens. Number 1, sophomore 5'9", Jadon Nogue. Number 3, sophomore 5'4", setter Nina Madur. Number 5, sophomore, 5'5", defense specialist Nora Ball. Number 23, junior, 5'6", outside hitter Tegan Scheller. Number 12, junior, 5'7", outside hitter Gianna Ponziani. Number 22, senior, 5'4", defense specialist Isabella Parad. Number 7, senior, 5'5", defense specialist Catherine Nativio. And we have number 18, senior, 5'9", outside hitter Caitlin Freeze. And finally is number 10, and that is Adriana Arnold, the senior, 5'5", setter.
So now the lineup for our Lady Wolverines off the big wins there against Mohawk there earlier in the week. First we have number 30, Miss Chloe Bungar, 5'8". Next we have the junior, she stands at 5'8", Emma Figurel. Number 2, she's a junior at 5'7", Caitlin Kreitzer.
A little bit of a mic issue.
Yep, having a little bit.
There we go.
Number 21, junior hitter Delaney Sturgeon. Next is number 5, senior setter Lena Nacera. Next is number 11, 5'5", Kira Rosansky. She's a senior as well. Next we have our libero, number 22, senior Ellie Calantis. And rounding out is number 12, senior 6-foot-tall Claire Noble. So, Brad, I'll tell you what, as you're reading off these lineups, boy, you go through Neshannock's lineup. Boy, a lot of 5'9", 5'10", 5'11" over there, and you see it. A lot of length of this Neshannock team, a team that we're maybe kind of see why they are ranked second in the conference. And I think if you're going to go on some rankings, you'll find themselves in the top 6 or maybe 4 or 5.
I was going to say.
I've not seen this week's yet. I don't know why I missed that.
Depending the next 3 or 4 games.
They did not
definitely
go down.
5, yep.
So a tall task for the Wolverines here tonight. Coming off an amazing win over Mohawk. If you didn't see that, the second set they were down 15-5 and went on a 20-2 run.
I have not
We may
ever
go
seen
a long
that before.
time before we see that again in, I don't care, college volleyball.
Any sport, to be honest.
Right. To come back that in that all-important second set, and then they seem to take care of business moving into the third set.
Once again, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, as the Ellwood City Wolverines will be sporting their pink warm-up jerseys. On the flip side, Neshannock's showing some color as well. They've got some pretty neat sneakers, not going to lie. They stand out. I just now noticed it. I'm looking at number 1, Jaden Noge. I mean, it is bright pink coming right at you.
Yes.
I like it. So we have 2 officials once again. They got the rotation set up.
We have official that was here Tuesday night.
Yep,
and
both of them actually.
Lanier was here. She did a game here last week by herself.
Yes,
So,
give her props.
And a fine job she did. Claire Noble set to start the game, and we'll start this game with an ace. Count it, 1 serving 0. Claire Noble, the senior.
And it starts already. That's the person I think we're going to lean on tonight for sure.
Yes, we will. So over there, puts it up. There's a hit there by Nasera. Kalanis needs some help to get it over. Communication issue there.
Yep.
Easy point for Neshannock, as Ellwood City did not get her done.
We saw that in the JV game a couple times. Hopefully that will be that. Number 18, Caitlin Fries comes in, and serving will be number 1, Jadon Noge. Jump serve.
Serve. Claire Noble gets it to Nasera, up to Figueroa, and it's blocked. Saved by Kalanis. Pushes it over wisely is Claire Noble. She puts it deep, though. That was a key play there for Claire. You know, basically you're giving the Neshannock a free play, so make them work for it and put it deep. Point for the Wolverines.
Substitution here coming in will be number 11, Kira Rosansky, for number 5, Lena Nasera.
And number 7, I believe it's 7. Yes, 7 checked in.
Catherine Nativio.
So junior, Caitlin Kreitzer with the serve, and that is
on
the line. Nice point there for the Wolverines. And I think right now we're just 5 serves into this, but the Wolverines, I'd be really happy. Wolverines have not been a team that started strong.
Specifically in that first set.
Yes. yeah, exactly. Caitlin Kreitzer now.
A little bit of a scramble by Neshannock.
Punches it over. Claire Noble to Caitlin Kreitzer. Up for Bunker, and over the wall it goes. Point for the Wolverines. Boy, you got to love how the Wolverines are coming out here.
And I like quickly the crowd's in it and the bench is in it. I like this mentality.
Nice student section here tonight. We'll touch more on that in a minute. Caitlin Kreitzer, the junior, hard serve, puts it out there. Puts it up, number 2. And that time, that was spiked down there by Michaela Measle. She stands at 5'11", sophomore. We'll be saying her name quite a bit tonight.
I was going to say, that's being generous. Checking in will be number 13, Ansley Allison, the freshman, 5'11". So
and
if you lose 2 inches, it's still there. Yeah, she is a good player.
Yep. Kalantis to Kreitzer. Over to Rosansky. She punches it over. Puts it up. Now going to number 13, and into the net it goes. Point for the Wolverines. 5 serving 2. Kalanis going to check out, and Delaney Sturgeon is going to be checking in.
Good start, like you said, Thad. 5-2 lead. We like this. We just got to keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. No other sport can turn like
a dime.
Volleyball. Bungard just gets it over.
Good serve.
Ill-advised hit, gets up there, clears the rafters. Going to be a free play for the Wolverines as Claire Noble puts it up there. Figueroa. Oh, man. Whew. Way out of bounds.
Just a little bit. So a couple substitutions here.
As Kalanis is going to check in for Chloe Bunger.
And serving will be number 2, Michaela Measle. Sophomore, 5'11", for Neshannock. Another jump serve.
And into the net it goes. That's a point for the Wolverines. Neshannock, I know we're early, is a bit out of sorts. The Wolverines got to strike now. Because Neshannock, they're a good team.
And I honestly, I think that win over Mohawk helped kind of motivate this first set just a little bit.
I could agree with that. Emma Figueroa with the serve.
Good
Hard
serve.
Puts it down there. Puts it up. Going to be punched over. Claire Noble to Kreitzer. To Claire Noble.
All right.
Strike that ball down to the earth. That's a point for the Wolverines. 7-3. Now Figueroa, the junior, in to serve. Just clears the net. Puts it up. And going to be a free play. And Calandis gets it. Kreitzer over to Claire Noble again. Down it goes. That's 2 in a row for Miss Claire Noble. Now 8-3.
Like you said, that don't want to jinx it, but I tell you what, so far the mistakes, they've been sitting back there on Tuesday.
Right,
They've been clean so far.
Now Figueroa. Emma. There's a hit, puts it up. They get for a block. And it's blocked, but I applaud the effort of Noble and Sturgeon, but the ball does go out of bounds.
Substitutions
Hard
here.
hit there.
Yep. Coming in back in will be Jaden Nogay for number 7, Catherine Tivio, as number 18 will be serving Caitlin Freeze.
4 serving 8 as Freeze puts it into the net. That's 2 so far in this
mark
set.
it down, Thad. That's big.
Errors on the serve.
Yep. Checking in was number 5, and that'll be Nora Ball, as well as number 3, and that is Nina Madur.
Lena Nasera checking back in for Kira Rosansky.
And we have seen Lena Nasera, one of the key features. She does a lot of lob serves, but I tell you what, a lot of points come off of her serve percentage.
It's high, puts it deep in the back row, like you said, Brad. Up and over, and that's going to be punched. Kalanis got to hustle. Nasera gets it. Puts it up to Noble and puts it down. Somebody's on fire.
Yep. Tough spot there for Nora Ball. It's one of those ones where you get caught. Do you go up or down?
Yep,
and
exactly.
You got caught.
I still like that. Don't worry about Hounce. Hit it at somebody.
Absolutely.
Nasera spinning that ball. Puts it up.
Oh, they're going to say net violation, I believe, against Neshannock.
Yes.
That's big.
That is big.
Very good start.
11-4 now for the Wolverines. And
there you go.
Yep, I thought it was going to happen.
Thad, you cannot script this any better.
No, you could not. If you're Coach Jenna, you got to be tickled to death with where this game has taken off so far.
Again, folks, you can check this live stream and replay of tonight's matchup on our website, www.ecwolverines.com. You can also check it out on YouTube. Search Ellwood City Wolverines and go there. Make sure you subscribe, and if you turn on those notifications, keep that bell on. You will be notified every time we go live.
And
we're also on – yep, good.
No, I said you'll be getting one tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
Segue. I'm sorry.
Nope, no, you're good. And it's a big one.
Yes, homecoming tomorrow night. We're going to go on the air 6:30.
Yeah, ballpark 6:25, 6:30, just to be on the safe side.
For the homecoming festivities, and a big game against New Brighton, another section, all section games here, the way things are falling at this time of year. So, yep, coming out this, sounds like the rain's going to be in the afternoon.
Yes.
Rain, thunderstorm's going to be over by then. Here's Nasera, 11 serving, and it's a trouble that we see it so often, Brad. You know I'm going to say it.
We saw it in the JV.
Out of a timeout, you take a timeout, and it just stops the momentum.
Checking in will be number 10, Adriana Arnold, the senior. Not a fairly young team from Neshannock here, and that will be Ariana Arnold serving.
There's Kalanis. Kicks it up to Nasera, up to Delaney. Down it goes. What a nice play there at dig by. Kicks it up, going to be free play. Figueroa to Nasera. Puts it up. Down it goes.
Oh, they're going to say just outside. Yep. She just missed.
Just missed the line.
Normally we see Claire on the far side. A couple opportunities.
That was Figueroa.
That was Figueroa? Okay,
yeah,
yep.
I'm certain it is. I thought the same. Just makes it. Kalanis to Delaney. Over to Kreitzer. She gets it over the net. Gets up. Makes it to the rafters. Punches it over. Kalanis to Nasera. Punches it down. And that was Claire that time. Punches it over. Figueroa to Nasera. Gets it. Oh, nice dig by Figueroa. Nacera hustling.
Oh, my.
Punches it over as Claire Noble. Puts it to the back row. To the wall it goes. Up it goes. Down. Oh, and a perfect set there.
Yep.
I missed the number. I believe it was 19.
Yep, good strike there by the Lancers. Give credit to Nacera.
Newman.
You got to put a tracker on the court there for Nacera.
Yep. Quick serve.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kreitzer. Delaney puts it up into the rafters. They make it safe. Free play into the net. Point for the Wolverines. 12 serving 7.
You said it, that quick serve. I kind of not going to like that. Catch the people off
Oh,
guard.
no,
Why not?
Why not?
That whistle blows. Just go.
Kalanis now serving, but I mean the girls all go through their routine of dribbling it and boom, sometimes just do it. Kalanis now, the senior. That ball just kind of died up there in the air, but played there. Puts it up. Nice play by Noble. Nacera up to Kreitzer. Just dumps it over Wisey. She tried going down the lane, but they played it. Nice dig. Nacera goes. Punches it over. It's Bungar. It's still alive. Oh,
nice awareness there.
Yes, good
Number
play.
10, I believe.
Yes, Adriana Arnold played her smart that time. Now, Neshannock calls him back into it, only down by 4. Elsie Sturgeon now checking in for Caitlin Kreitzer.
Serving will be the libero, number 22, Isabella Perron.
And that is out of bounds.
Just missed.
And, yeah.
Mark it down. Third one now.
Better be lucky than good.
And if you put up 3 little hash marks there.
13 of your 3 points. Those are the ones you like. Now Noble. Hard serve. Puts it up there. It's going to be played over there. Puts it up. And Noble gets it. Nacera. She's playing a good game tonight. Figueroa.
They're going to call that. Double touch
hit.
there. Double hit by Nacera. Don't see that very often on Nacera at all.
No, you don't. And, well, we'll just let that go. No, the double hits, I don't always understand.
It's tough, yeah.
It is
Freeze
tough.
check back in. Serving is no gay.
Kalantis now gets it to Nacera. It's there to Figueroa, and out of bounds it goes.
If that one sneaks in, Figueroa could get something going on that backside. It was very close. Just need to make it drop a little bit faster.
She got to hit her down.
No gay once again.
Puts it up. This time to Elsie Sturgeon. And
that
that's
one's in. That
one was in for Elsie.
Again, folks, all you got to do is hit that line.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be completely in, but it just hit that.
You don't. A big point there for the Wolverines. Now, Rosansky's going to check in for Nacera. And Elsie Sturgeon's going to step out as Caitlin Kreitzer's going to come in for serving duties.
Number 7, Catherine Nativio came in for the Lancers.
You know, it's just you get the feel Neshannock's getting a little legs underneath them.
Yep.
They're within 4.
Got to shut them down here.
Kreitzer, she's getting close to that line. Oh, and that's how you do it. Great serve. And I think it just kind of, once again, one of them times where you don't know.
Catches people off guard just a little bit.
You go under it, do you go with your forearms?
Well, it's the fight or flight. A ball coming right at your face, you got to react.
Right. She tried it again, gets it up, pushes it up to, and a great block there
by Bungar.
And
just missed.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's out of bounds.
I tell you what, these line judges for the Wolverines tonight, they're going to be active. They are very close.
They're playing it. Kreitzer now, 16, serving 10.
Good serve.
I like that serve. And
what a dig!
Mark that one down. She does it again.
All right.
Bungar tried.
Well, and I think she is a right-handed person, so that kind of caught her off guard.
Yep.
Give credit, though, to Kreitzer. That should be motivation right there.
Yep. Write that down, 16-11. That's a highlight reel right there.
So now serving for Lancers will be number 6, and that is Ryan Owens, sophomore, 5'10".
That ball is out. That's another one. 4 of the 16 points the Wolverines have in set 1.
Big.
Yep.
21, Delaney Sturgeon checks in. Substitution as well for the Lancers here.
There's Chloe Bungart. Puts it out. And that time she went too deep. Out of bounds.
Something you don't see from her either.
No, you don't. So Bungart checks out as Kalanis checks back in.
Serving will be once again Michaela Measle, second time tonight.
Galantis over to Kreitzer, kicks it up, and Figueroa just gets it over. Free play for Neshannock. Up it goes, and that is out. Point for the Wolverines. 18-12.
Every time Neshannock has an opportunity, it's been shut down within 1 or 2 points.
And that's been the key. We've kept this 4-5, now 6-point lead. And when you're playing a great team like Neshannock,
got to keep it going.
You want to keep it there. They got to watch Figueroa. Oh. That's 2 back-to-back for Ellwood.
Just miss hit there. Once again, you want to stop the bleed real quick. Serving will be number 18. That's Caitlin Freeze, once again, the senior. One of a couple on this team.
Oh, perfect serve. That's an ace.
That's the first time in probably about 15 minutes of real time that the Neshannock got back-to-back points. It's now 18-14. Serve once again by Freeze.
That serve just dies. Puts it up. Delaney punches it down, but not hard enough. Kalanis where she needed to be. Kreitzer up to Claire Noble. Down it goes. Boom! 19-14.
And Thad, we talked about it on Tuesday. Here comes that crunch time. 19-20 points. Maintain this lead. Got to get to 25, win by 2.
Right. The officials here getting the check-ins for both teams.
3 substitutions for Ellwood, and number 3 came
Sarah
in.
Coming in for, and then Elsie Sturgeon coming in for Kreitzer, and Genovesa Miller coming in for Figueroa. So
hockey line change there.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. You took
been a little bit
right
like basketball.
Here's Nasera. The serve. Lolly popped it up there. Puts it up. Oh, nice play by Delaney to keep it alive. She reached behind her back. That time, Noble to Delaney. Puts it up again. It's going to be a free play for the Wolverines. They got to get a point here. Nasera over to Noble, and they get it! Yes. That was, I'm going to tell you what, that was a team deal there for Ellwood City.
Not the conventional way, but we'll take it.
No, you'll take
the
it.
The scramble was
Delaney
there.
Made it happen. Delaney, saved it off the wall. They had a block. Claire.
Yep.
I forget who set that up to her. Genovesa?
I believe it was.
Nasera with the serve. Puts it up. Off the fingertips.
Yep, unfortunately out of bounds, though. Back to the Lancers, but so far Wolverines.
Sturgeon Cousins were there to try to block it and came up a little short. But 20-15 in favor of the Wolverines. Here's the serve. Galanda, she's playing great. Nasera up to LC and hits the wall. A nice block there by number 6, Ryan Owens.
Yep, that front line, 6 and number 19, Newman. My goodness, a lot of length once again. We talked about it.
And the girls need to know that if Ellwood right now. Kalanis to LC Sturgeon. Set a double hit.
Yep.
Daggum. So about a
just
3-0
like
run here.
Yeah, went from 6 down to 3-point lead.
Kalanis up to Nasera. Delaney, nice save by Kalanis. Puts it up again. This time Noble. Down it goes on that side of the wall. They said it carried.
Yep.
They said it carried. We really couldn't see it because of the ladder.
Yeah.
But we'll take it. 21-17. Chloe Bungar checking back in. Delaney Sturgeon going to sit down. Kalanis now. Gets the serve. Oh, that's an ace.
Oh,
found the hole. Are you kidding me?
Wow,
what
a
rotation
Frenchman
on that ball.
Oh, that was crazy.
22-17.
Roll it again. My goodness, Calantis.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know what? She's our featured player
yes,
tonight.
Yes, she is. You'll see her in all the promo ads.
How about that? She's serving. She's
Kalanis.
22-17. There
Did it again.
Okay, free
Genovesa
opportunity.
Miller to Nasera to Claire Noble.
Boom!
Down it goes. Point for the Wolverines, 23-17. I'm going to tell you right now, the Neshannock folks to our right look a little stunned. We got a lot of volleyball to go.
Oh, plenty.
Kalanis. That time gets it up. Boom.
There it
Count
is.
Chloe Bungar. We got 24-17. I think they call this set point, don't they, Brad?
Absolutely. What a great first set so far. Let's finish it off.
Kalanis now, the senior. Puts it up there. She hits it deep. Up it goes. They're going to try. And it's blocked. And yes, touched by Claire and Bungar as they went up. Valiant effort, but it's going to be point goes to Neshannock. They get to serve now.
Yep, checking in was number 2, Measle, and be serving is 22, Isabella Parad.
There's Genovesa Miller to Nacera, up to Bunger. And
Off
there it
the
is,
wall.
point. First set goes to Ellwood City.
All right.
25-18. That's big, Brad.
Yep, absolutely. So EC will take the 1-set lead here. Big numbers, 25-18. Not only do you get that first set, but that is, to be honest, that was convincing.
Yeah, it was. It was. I mean, we're not sleeping yet.
Yep.
Because we know how good Neshannock is.
Absolutely. We'll take a timeout here. Wolverines in the big gym here, up 1-0 on the Lancers.
Welcome back, folks. That 1 set out of the way, and it goes by way of the Wolverines winning 25-18. Second set forthcoming.
4 service errors, right?
4 service errors for Neshannock in there. Ellwood had a couple.
Yep. So serving is no gay. Oh boy, that is communication.
Not how you want to start. Yep. No gay. So that's a point for Neshannock right off the bat.
If there's any inkling of somebody getting back into this one, I think it does start with number 1 here, no gay, to help the Lancers get it going, especially serving right off the bat.
Kalanis now to Nacera, up to Noble, and
woo! Kreitzer once again.
How was that not 4 hits? I'm sorry.
It went over and came right back.
Okay. Dump down there.
Okay.
And going to be a point. I think also we got a net violation at the same time. So I beg your pardon on that, Brad.
It was clear over, came right back off of the, not the wall, but the individual behind the wall. Yep. I agree. It was a little weird.
Claire Noble, 1 serving 1. Puts it up. There's going to be a hit. Noble, where she needed to be. Nacera puts it up. Figueroa, and she does this time. Gets it up there, bounces around the rafters, played there, and to the ground it falls. Point for the Wolverines, 2 serving 1.
Student section starting to come through a little bit here. We like it.
We had Thursday night dinner that they always do. So it's nice when we have home games.
It works
Thursday
out
night,
perfect.
the football players get a good meal and come and support. Oh, what a
All
serve.
right.
Ace for Claire Noble.
Keep her
3
rolling.
serving 1. And I'm with you, Brad. You know, this is a game of momentum.
Yep.
We see it all the time.
Don't give him any inch back into this one.
Nasera right where she was supposed to be. Kalanis puts it back up. Just punches over Nasera wisely. Does the right thing. Ball goes backwards. Now gets it up and over. And oh, Kalanis, what a save. Up for Kreitzer. Dumps it down in there. That's a point for the Wolverines.
Mark
It's 4
that one
serving
down.
1.
Mark that one down. Give Kreitzer. She's coming through pretty darn good here.
She's scrappy. Scrappy. Sorry, folks. I'll explain more. That time was all over. Number 2 got the point that time. Michaela Measle. No, we got the point. We got the point.
We're not going to let that one down anytime.
Yeah, I know. Back over. Here it comes. Up it goes. And that time, they got the point. Measle that time.
My.
I say Caitlin Kreitzer, scrappy player. We've been watching her play basketball, volleyball, kicker for the football team. She's not afraid to dive, roll around.
No, she's not. Serving now will be number 6, Ryan Owens for the Lancers. Good serve.
Kalanis puts it up. Nasera up to Bungar. She punches it over. Tried going deep. I liked it, but maybe a little more next time. There's Kalanis. Kalanis is everywhere she's supposed to be. Bungar, out of bounds it goes. Too hard.
And unfortunately, she heard he went a little too hard.
Yep.
Wolverines still in the lead here, 5-3. Felt good so far. A little bit of pushback here by the Lancers, and that is number 6 once again, Owens with the serve.
Claire Noble this time gets it. Nasera puts it up for Kreitzer. Tries to dump it over. It was blocked. Kalanis, the figure out. Down the line. Comes this way. Saved there up in the rafters. It misses him. Kalanis. You say her name every time. Punched over that time by Nasera. Tried to catch him off guard. Did not. And went up for the block for Bungar on the hit by Freeze. And point goes to Neshannock.
It's not been efficient, but all of a sudden, Lancers are starting to get back into this set.
Yes, they are.
Still early, though.
Claire Noble to Kalanis. Figueroa. You got to just punch it over.
Yep.
Don't try to get cute. Just get it over.
Yep. We'll have to find another day here. It's now tied 5-all.
You cannot spike it from 10 feet away.
Serving once again is Owens.
Kalanis up to Nasera. Bungar hits the wall. Goes up. Kalanis going to get it this time. Figueroa this time. She punches it over. Up for Measle. And it's out!
Ooh. That was a good strike by Measle, but just
but about
missed.
4 inches too long.
Yeah.
That was huge. Rosansky now checking in for Nasera as Caitlin Kreitzer will do the serving with the lead, 6 serving 5. The Wolverines have led all the first set. Oh, that time. Out of bounds. Into the well a little too many times that time, as now we're tied up 6 serving 6. Measle now, pretty good player. So Delaney Sturgeon now checking in, as Maddie Long is going to check in for Bungar.
Yep, Kalanis and Bungar out.
So Maddie Long, the senior, in for the first time tonight. High serve. Oh, beautiful.
Good serve.
Good serve to spin off that ball. Caught their libero off guard. And to the out of bounds, it went. Wolverines get the lead back, 8-7. So Long with the serve. Punches it over. Puts it up. Oh! She kept it alive, she did. Kreitzer up to Delaney. She's blocked. Up again to Figueroa. Delaney. Down it goes!
All right.
Boom!
Good strike by Delaney. A little bit of a side hit there, and we'll take it.
Yeah,
Looks good.
And that's a sign there. Figueroa and Rosansky not giving up on the play. because they were there to block it in the time before. Long now. Oh,
That's in. Yep.
that is in. Puts it back over. Going to be a free play for the Wolverines. Up. The Beast! She does get it over. Now, Claire Noble, a little too far, and
It works. Wow.
no, I think
Okay, they're going to say net
I
violation.
think it in that. Yep.
Yep. That's unfortunate because
Yeah,
it didn't actually work.
and Kira's momentum.
Yep.
I think she was more under the net than she actually touched it. So Bungard checks out. Kalanis checks back in. No, it's okay.
Yep. We'll get it figured out.
Yep.
Nogay's going to be checking in. So they'll flip-flop that sub there. That'll be number 1, Jaden Nogay, coming in for 7, Catherine Nativio.
And if you follow high school sports at all, and Neshannock, you know the Nogay name, all them girls super athletic.
All over the place, yep.
Kalanis gets it. Picks it up. The Kreitzer Figueroa.
Yep, that hits the wall and fortunately drops straight down, and that makes the score now 9-all. Lancers back and forth action here in the second set.
A lot
all
of back
sudden.
and forth. No one's really had much more than about a 2-point lead this whole set. That's going to be out of bounds. Another. What's the proper name for that? Set.
Service
Service
there. Yeah.
Service there. That's what I was looking for. I was just seeing if you were paying attention, Brad. So another
I'm glad you did.
Figueroa's checking out as Genovesa Miller checks in.
We haven't really seen too much of a run from the serving by the Wolverines, but on the flip side, we haven't needed it yet. This is that time.
And the other thing is, Neshannock hasn't either.
Yes.
Throws it up and down it goes. Perfect placement there. I'm not even sure who that was.
That was number 19, Peyton Newman, 5'11". I think that is wrong. I want to say she's very, very close with 6. But
Yeah. So all tied up, 10-10, with number 10 serving.
good
Miller
serve by
takes it
Arnold.
and goes out of balance. That's a point.
And that's the second time tonight so far in this set. Lancers lead now 11-10. Adriana Arnold, senior, one of the seniors on this team.
Miller with it, and not much you could do with it as it went right against the wall, the net.
First time Lancers with a 2-point lead.
Miller gets it this time to Rosansky. Puts it up. Delaney just punches it over wisely. Puts it up. Off her fingers. Miller gets it. Kalanis gets it over the net. It was out of bounds, but she played it. Up into it's the rafter.
Yep, that's big.
That was our friend.
We knew it was going to come in play, and we'll talk about it. If it hits the rafters and stays on your side, it's still live, and you got to get it over.
But it's really tough.
It is.
We talked about it in physics class back 30 years ago. It comes down a lot faster than it goes up.
Some of us are still teaching physics.
That's right. Good for you. You just keep that where you're at. Nasera now, the senior, with the serve.
Good serve.
Yep, ball goes a little sideways, puts it up. And the Sturgeon cousins, Elsie and Delaney, went up to try to block it and went out of bounds.
When you're on this close right side, you got to kind of twist your arms just enough. That's kind of hard to do when you jump straight up, though. So serving once again will be 22, Isabel Pratt, and she's real close to this close side, serving-wise.
Puts it up there. Delaney, down it goes! Count it! 12 serving 13. Beautiful set there. That was Nasera, I believe.
Clean and crisp. Absolutely. Good setup there.
Bungard checking in for Sturgeon now. And now Kalanis. I'll get to that point in a minute. Kalanis now. Oh, that's an ace.
Yes, absolutely.
What a shot by Kalanis. We're tied up
game.
again, 13-13. Kalanis now wanting to get the Wolverines a lead. High arching serve, way deep. She puts it up. Oh, with the block, Claire Noble! Yeah! With the block, Claire. I think we're going to see that on a highlight reel.
That's definitely a da-da-da.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. We'll see that one tomorrow.
We should be 15-13, I think. No,
14. 14.
Really? I thought we had to lead.
Yep.
Kalanis, once again, gets it up there. Gets it over the net. Miller Puts it up to Nacera. Puts it to LC, and just over the net it goes. Trying to dump it. Nacera. Claire punches it toward the back. Oh, a nice valiant effort there by Kalanis.
Good
We're all
strike
tied
by
up,
Nogay.
14-14.
Good strike.
That was.
Substitution here coming out is number 5, Nora Ball. In will be number 18, Caitlin Freeze. Serving, once again, will be Jaden Nogay.
Miller gets it to Nacera. Puts it up for Elsie. Puts it deep that time, and still they got to play here. They got it. Wolverines stayed where they needed to be. I like how they're staying in the back tonight better than before. Claire Noble, she kicks it back over. Oh,
wow.
What a dig, and kept it in bounds. That was Nogay once again.
Yep.
You said it when this set started, Brad. Keep an eye on her because she can turn a game around. She's got the lead for him. Sarah puts it back up. Claire just gets it over wisely. Puts it up. Going to go to Measle, and out of bounds it goes. And she knew it. She had her hands on her head. She had the set she wanted. I was going to allude to earlier, many people know Delaney Sturgeon is my daughter. Elsie's my niece. You talk to these girls, and Delaney's like, I can spike it. I can do that. When I get the set, she goes, you got to give the setters the credit on so many of these. And that's an ace for Claire Noble.
Something that we haven't truly seen at the beginning of the year was Claire serving really, really good on point. I tell you what, it has been a complete flip.
It's improved. It certainly
Very
has.
improved.
And you didn't jinx her that time. Thank goodness.
I tell
That's
you what,
another one. I was holding my breath.
She's got the 5-tool set. There's no doubt about it.
Yes, she does.
And we talked to her mom, and she'll say the same. She's got one thing to work on. It's the serving.
This time.
I'm doing this on purpose, so I don't want it to jinx.
Oh, okay. That time, and that's going to be in.
Yep.
Well-placed ball there. Measle got it that time. Claire will be spending next year at Clarion University playing basketball.
Yep.
She's already committed to there.
I know they're excited
But there
for
were some colleges looking at Claire for volleyball too. I'm not letting the cat out of the bag.
I don't want to be biased. I wouldn't mind Slippery Rock, but
okay.
we'll take Clarion. We'll take Clarion.
Here's the serve. Oh, and that dropped.
Yeah, it did.
Kalanis, I would have done what she'd have done, but it fell well in bounds. That ball just kind of died.
Yep. These next 2 or 3 points are going to be
You're
big.
with me. We're all tied up 17-17.
Wolverines got to get back.
Got this far. Don't want to let this one get away with a 1-set lead. There's Claire Noble to Nacera. Over to Figuerel. And out of bounds.
Just missing out of bounds once again. That's big. Wolverines got to stop this one. 18-17. Serving is once again Ryan Owens.
Claire Noble that time. Figueroa keeps it alive.
There
Kalanis
we go.
gets it over. Good play. Everybody back in place for the Wolverines, and down it goes. Bungar tried to block it, but number 6, I beg your pardon, Ryan Owens was
smart
there.
move here.
And a timeout by the Wolverines as they find themselves down 19-17.
We'll take a timeout with them. Lancers up by 2, second set.
After that timeout by the Wolverines, they have 1 remaining. Neshannock has 2. Neshannock has the lead 19-17 with Ryan Owens serving. Hit there by Kalanis. Puts it up. Bungar taps it down.
I think
they said she
net violation.
Yep. She went to the net. The momentum took her into it. They're calling the net tight tonight. 20-17. Wolverines got to get a stop here as Neshannock. Claire Noble to Nacera, puts it up to Elsie Sturgeon. Puts it up there, hits that rafter. It's well played. They get it. Oh, Claire tried to stop it.
Nice hit and play there by, I believe, number 18,
Yes, it
Caitlin
was.
Freeze. My goodness. And that was off of the rafters.
Yes. Wolverines now kind of in a scoring drought. Need a stop here. Nice serve. Set. Chloe this time. She don't go into the net that time. Puts it back. Going to set up there. It's number 18. She dumps it over. She saw what was ahead of her. And smart play by Freeze. 22-17. Claire Noble. Sarah tried to make a dive for it. Unable to get it.
6 straight points now.
Wheels falling off here of Ellwood City right now.
Give credit to number 6, Rhino, and 6 straight points, looking for 7.
Elsie, little too far. Going to be a free play for. Up it goes and dumps it over. They got to get ready. That's 2 times now in the last 5 serves that she just dumped it over. I think you're almost ready to not go up for the block sometimes. Set point now for Neshannock. Kalanis kicks it up there to Figueroa. Blocked, and it goes out of bounds. So point for the Wolverines. They got a little bit of life left, but there's no room for error as we sit here, 24-18.
So checking in will be Kreitzer as well as Rosansky. Kreitzer will be serving from the looks of it. And like you said, Thad, I mean, from here on out, you got to get 6 points in a row, no doubt.
Yep.
Tall task, but something Wolverines could do.
Oh, and a great block there that time. Nope. That's going to be set. Not sure what happened there, but Neshannock got the point. They got the win 25-18.
Yep, so just reverse of that first set. If you're the Wolverines, you're kind of sitting there like, okay, we got the first set. It's 1-1, and it's now a 3-set game. At the same time, Neshannock, you're sitting there like, okay, this is just business.
Right. You know, we'll take a quick break.
Yep, we'll take a break here. We'll bring you third set action here from Lincoln High School Big Gym. It's 1 apiece.
welcome back, folks, as we start set 3 here. Ellwood City serving, all tied up, 1 apiece. Noble serving. A little different rotation now here for the Wolverines. Nasera puts it up to set a carry. Wow.
They're going to officially say a double hit there
Double
by
hit, or not a carry.
The second time tonight, and I tell you what, that's the first time ever that I've ever seen her get called for it twice in one game.
Right. So, Nogue serving. Puts it up. Claire Noble gets it to Nasera. Delaney just wisely gets it over. It wasn't there to do. So, up goes Delaney off the top. Up into the rafters it goes. Bounces around.
That's big.
That's going to be a point.
Sometimes you just got to be lucky.
The Wolverines. And that wasn't even on the low bar that time.
Yeah, it just went up.
Elsie Sturgeon checking out as Caitlin Kreitzer's going to check in. On that side, we had some changes too, Brad.
Yep, and that was number 7, Catherine Nativu, coming in for number 1, Nogue.
Okay, Rosansky's also going to check in for Nasera. All tied up here, 1-1.
You said it,
important
big changes.
Yeah. Kreitzer now. Oh. Gets it up over. Going to be out of bounds. That's a point. As Ryan Owens, don't see her make many mistakes, but that time just punched the ball way out of bounds.
Yeah, and with her serving last set there, she went on an 8-1 run.
To finish out the game. Kreitzer.
Good serve.
It was.
And they're going to say carry or double hit here.
Double hit there. So
you said it, Thad. They're calling it real tight at the line.
Like you and I always say with the officials, if they're calling it the same for both teams, we're happy.
They're okay. Yep.
And they are tonight. Kreitzer now. A little deeper serve this time. Puts it up. It's a high. And,
good strike by number 18,
it
Caitlin
was.
Fries. It's down 3-2.
So,
checking in will be number 13 once again, Ansley Allison.
She
freshman.
stands at 5'11".
Yeah.
We saw her the last time they played. She played pretty good. There's Kalanis. Kicks it over now. Rosansky just gets it over the net wisely. Puts it up. Oh, nice save there by Noble. Kicks it up. Rosansky now back over. Kicks it up. And they're going to say.
She went across that imaginary line basically underneath the net.
Yep. So a net violation. I think that's the second one. So Wolverines get 2 of their 4 points via that way. Chloe Bungar now checking in for Delaney Sturgeon.
Give credit there, though, to Allison. Good attempt.
Yes.
Just underneath the net. All right, we haven't had a long string of points here. Let's see what Calantis can do.
Picks it up there. And that's going to fall on the side. And the Neshannock point for the Wolverines.
Yep, just a miss hit there by number 2, Michaela Measle. Fortunately, goes into the net.
And for Ellwood City, they're lucky it did. There wasn't much behind the wall there. Kalanis now. That hard serve. Up it goes. Dumps it over. A nice save by Figueroa. A great play by Kreitzer. And Noble gets it over. Kreitzer's a beast out there tonight. Up it goes. Point for the Wolverines.
I'm going to say
it that. Makes the score 6-2.
Da-da-da. Kreitzer
Big
coming through, and she's got a little bit of a smile.
She went half court. She went half the dadgum court out of bounds to get to that.
Good stuff so far.
Kalanis now. Puts it over there. Going to put it up. Oh, and that time Bungar went up to block. It came down the net and fell on the side of the Wolverines. Point for Neshannock. So the sophomore Measle now with the serve. Nice. Oh, good play by Kreitzer once again. Just a heads-up play. Up it goes, and they're going to say net.
Yep, net violation. So as the Wolverines go on a basically a
3-0 run.
3-0 run, and now 4-0. Yeah, you're right. It was 4 because it was 3-2, and now all of a sudden back-to-back points for the Lancers.
And into the net it goes. That's a point for the Wolverines.
Something they fixed in that second set was the service errors. They only had 2 that time.
Yep.
Yeah, only 2 versus 4, but still, that is crucial because
easy points for the opposing team.
Yep, and it can stop a big run, and we saw that 8-1 run to finish. So
right. So Genevieve Miller checks in
Big opportunity for Miller.
Sit up there. Going to be a nice sit up there. Dumps it up and dumps it over wisely was number 19, Newman.
And he just kind of caught Kira Rosansky on the wrong foot there. She went with left, and she's right-footed, so just out of play.
There's the serve, and that's going to be another service error.
We don't see very often. What is that now? Tonight so far, 8 service errors by Neshannock. That's a lot.
So Elsie Sturgeon going to check back in for Caitlin Kreitzer, and Nasera checked in for Rosansky. So Wolverines with that 3, I'd like that 3 to 5 point lead.
As long as they can maintain it.
Good serve there by Nasera. Kicks it up. Going to be a little deep, and into the net it goes. Point for the Wolverines.
Unfortunate miss hit there on that back row there, Nora Ball. 9-5. First time we've seen somebody up by 4 now in this third set.
Good point, Brad. Nasera now wanting to make the lead. 5. Puts it up, and
they're going to say net violation.
On Neshannock.
Okay.
Wow. And you know, in defense of, I don't know who the player was. I think it was maybe 19.
Yep.
When that first hit goes to that net like that, there's just not much you can do. So Nasera with a deep serve that time. Now gets it over. Free play for the Wolverines. Miller kicks it up there for Claire Noble, and she taps herself. She mistimed her hit a little bit there as the ball went into the net. She had the set she wanted. Now Arnold checking in to do serving.
Yep. Adriana Arnold, the senior, 5'5".
Oh, and Miller just caught her hand tied. Point for Neshannock.
You said it, Thad. Sometimes just hit it straight at somebody, and they'll catch them off guard. Gets served by Arnold.
That time Miller gets it
much better.
Puts it up there for Noble. A little bit behind her, but a nice dig there by the libero. Up it goes, and tried to block that was Elsie and Chloe, and the ball falls down on Wolverine's side. It's going to be another point, as now 8 serving 10. 2-0 run here for Neshannock. Galantis to Nasera, up to Noble that time. Oh, a nice save. Kicks it up. Nogue gets it up. Galantis to it. Nasera kicks it back over to Noble, and she just does awkwardly gets it over the net. Nogue once again. Saved there by Miller. Galantis, can she get it over? She does. Back up again. Puts it up. Dumps it, and Wolverines got caught. We're wanting to see how close they could get to the net that time, and it cost them.
So big 3. Actually, sorry, check that 4-point run here, actually, by the Lancers.
As Arnold is serving. Galantis caught her awkwardly. Miscommunication there.
Yep.
All tied up 10-10. And knows her mistakes she can't make against a really good team.
Yep.
And Neshannock's a really good team. Galantis now to Nasera. Kicks it up to Elsie. Gets it off the wall. Nogue gets it up. Newman back to Nogue. Free play for the Wolverines. Galantis. Nasera keeps it alive. Noble knows what you got to do. Gets it over. A nice save by Nasera. It goes up. Elsie Sturgeon. Bungard just gets it over. Excuse me. Nogue. Oh, save. Galantis gets it. Bungard gets it over. We got a good volley going here, Brad. Dumps it. Caught him off guard.
Every time there's a good rally.
By Ryan Owens to get the hard-fought point for the Neshannock Lancers.
And not the fault of the Wolverines, just that good of a play by Neshannock.
Miller up to Nasera, up to Noble, kicks it back to her. Nice save by Miller. Nasera gets it up. Elsie Sturgeon gets it blocked. Big block there by Owens. 12 serving 10.
That's a 7-0 run.
Elsie gets it. Nasera kicks it up. Bungard just gets it over wisely. Free play, gives up. Bungard hits it up. Here's to Nogue. She can strike it, and this time's her jump and puts it into the net. Point for the Wolverines.
And that's big now as Maddie Long and Delaney Sturgeon will come back in here. See what we can do as it's in double-digit points, 12-11.
Yes. Maddie Long, serving specialist, comes in. Maddie, good serve. Gets it up there. Nogue gets it, and it's blocked, but saved. Nogue once again, this time. Miller where she needed to be. Clara Noble gets it up to Sarah just wisely. Gets it over, and she gets it deep. Miss hit there. Can they get it over? And they do. Maddie Long. Sarah up to Delaney. Down it goes. Oh,
off the rafters. Whew. I tell you what, Thad, we're going to thank that rafter tonight,
yes,
because Wolverines were not ready for that one.
No, they weren't.
They were already celebrating.
Yeah, I think they thought the play was over.
We'll give thanks to that rafter.
All tied up, 12, serving 12.
What a great third set here.
Oh, into the net it goes. Service error for the Wolverines here. That's their first of this set. So Kalanis checks in.
Yep, so Long and Bungar. Yep.
So Parad serving. Genovesa Miller over to Nasera. Kicks up to Claire Noble, and that time not where the release point she wanted.
Yeah, she's been a little bit cold. It hasn't come her way in this third set. Not playing bad. It's just when you don't get the ball too many times your way, kind of cool off just a little bit.
14 serving 12. Genovesa Miller. Delaney just tried to punch out there to punch it.
I think we're going to see a timeout.
Yep, good call. So 15 serving 12 when we come back from this timeout. So now, Parad with the serve. Claire Noble to Nasera. Miller just wisely gets it over. Puts it up there. Measle, and that's inbounds. So another point, 16 serving 12.
Now once he needs to do something to slow us down, because
here.
4 points and they still are at 16. That's not good.
So Miller to Nasera. Up to Delaney. Down it
there
goes.
You go.
That's what we wanted.
Right.
Hit it at somebody. Got it. That's how you stop it. So Figueroa now checking in for Miller.
All right, this is how you can get Claire Noble going. Get some warmth here. There you go.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. She comes up, not smiling. She's just like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. I like it. Determined.
So now Noble. Sit up there. Measle, nice save. Kicks it up, got to get it over. And Kalanis does. And she puts the ball deep. Up it goes. Measle going to go up for it. And nice save. Great dig. They got to get it over. And communicate it. They do. Nasera. I like how Nasera puts that ball deep.
Absolutely.
Up it goes. And it's blocked there.
Some big
into the net it goes. Big points for the Wolverines here as they're fighting back on a 3-0 run, making them down by 1.
There's the crowd we wanted.
Claire Noble.
Good serve.
Puts it up.
It's going to be tough.
Figueroa gets it. Puts it up. Delaney punches it up. Dumps it that time. Smart playing by Delaney Sturgeon. 16-16.
Thad, you wrote it down. 12-16.
I did.
4-point swing here back to the Wolverines.
I felt it coming.
You were right. That timeout. It's the timeout effect.
Claire that time. Another great serve. Libera puts it up. And that time, Measle. It's hard to stop it. It really is.
I tell you what, we're going to have to pick on Coach Dina Noble. I witnessed it. When Claire serves,
I know, I saw
she
it too.
Completely covers herself up. She's sitting there going like this.
So,
and she's all the way down the corner.
Yeah, she quit standing with the crowd. Too many people can see her. Yeah. Nogue now. She can make a run. Claire Noble. Kicks it up to Nasera, up to Delaney. Punches it over.
Smart.
It wasn't there, so you don't do it. That time. Oh, nice save by Delaney. Kalanis called for it. I heard it up here. Communication, good. Puts it up. Oh, great play by Figueroa. Oh,
Darn it.
I
Great communication except for that last play.
yeah. Well, I think Delaney was wanting to
Yep.
go for the, and she should have just played it. She can't be afraid to set it.
Serve.
2-point lead here.
Yep, no gay once again. Jump serve.
Kicks it up there. Delaney. Down it goes! Yes!
Woo-hoo, boy.
There is something to be said about the ebb and flow of the game. You know, Delaney had a couple good plays, you know, and it just, so wholesale changes here. Rosansky coming in for Nacera, and Caitlin Kreitzer coming in for Elsie Sturgeon.
Yeah, that scrappy play by Kreitzer. Let's see what she can do here at the service line. 18-17.
We need some points.
Good
Great
serve.
serve. Puts it up. Oh, no. They're trying to go for the perfect play, and in doing so, they just gave up 2 points in the last 4.
And honestly, Thad, the Wolverines have been picked all season, left and right. So far tonight, it's been in the middle.
Yes, good point.
I don't know why. It's just something different. Something different.
She went on an 8-0 run last time.
Yep.
Kreitzer up to Delaney, punches it over.
There you go.
There it is. Point. 18 serving 19.
And that is a big point. You just said it, Thad. They went 8-1 on that last service by.
Last time,
was it
number 8?
Ryan Owens.
Ryan Owens, right, number 6.
Yep.
So Kalanis now, 18 serving 19. High, deep serve. Puts it up. There, Kreitzer, where she needs to be. Puts it up, and that's going to be out of bounds.
Yep.
They're not on the same page here about the last 10 service points are the Wolverines. (20 serving 18). Measle now. Kalanis. Up to Kreitzer, just dumps it over. I like that play. Newman to Noble. Kreitzer to Bunger, punches it over.
I think they're going to say carry. Oh, no, they're going to say net violation. Oh, boy.
I didn't see
This could be big.
Yep, number 19. I did not see it. So Wolverines now can tie it up with Jenna Vesser-Miller serving. Another one of them games, Brad. The Wolverines had a 4-point lead. That's about the biggest lead of any team here. Back and forth. Miller, high serve that time. Puts it up. Blocked there by Claire Noble. Score ties it up 20-20. Let's keep it rolling, girls. As Miller tied up 20-20. Lollipop high serve. Puts it up. Gonna be that time, and that is
That's out of bounds. Yep, it just missed down that line.
Wolverines with the lead, 21-20. Miller this time tries the other side, kicks it up.
They're going to say net violation, unfortunately. That
Another
momentum.
one.
Yeah, that momentum for Ryan Owens.
That's about 3-4 here in this match.
There's nothing really that Ryan Owens could do there.
They need a timeout.
Timeout, Neshannock.
Well done by their coach.
Yeah. So we'll talk about it. We said it was 12-16. 4-point swing there by the Wolverines
16.
out of that timeout. The Thad effect came into play. 16 all. And then all of a sudden, Neshannock went back up by 4 points. Or sorry, 3 points. It was like 19-16. Kind of back and forth. And all of a sudden, a couple points here. 5 or 6 points in a row by the Wolverines.
Yes.
Give credit where it's due. Jenna Vesser-Miller came in, subs in, down by 3 or 4 points, and now you got a 2-point lead.
Right.
Now you've got to finish.
Don't forget, folks, tomorrow night we'll be on the air about 6:25 for the homecoming festivities. Come on out to the game. If not, check us out at YouTube channel. Just type in Ellwood City Wolverines.
Here we go. Miller will be serving. Up 2 are the Wolverines.
Oh, we see it all the time. A timeout. There's not another sport out there that the timeout.
Not very often.
I don't know what other sport it would be. We see it more in volleyball.
The closest maybe basketball in an inbounds play. Other than that, not really much.
The thing is with this, the other team gets a point. That's.
Yep. Serving will be number 23, Tegan Scheller, the first time she served tonight.
So, Kalanis over to Noble. And
good strike. That's in.
That's in. Claire just looked at the official like that was in. That was in. Now, Nasera, did you see?
Absolutely.
23-21. Elsie Sturgeon checking in for Kreitzer.
I wonder where she gets it from.
Yeah. So now, Lena Nasera.
She keeps going out the door. She's farther out the door than what we've seen.
She knows the importance of this matchup.
Absolutely. Good serve by Nasera.
Oh,
comes back.
It's a bat, and that's going to be point for the Wolverines.
Okay.
It's set point, Brad, as we're sitting here, 24-21.
And I would say the first time we've seen it on the Neshannock Lancers' faces, a little bit stunned here, just a little bit on the court.
So Nasera now.
Good serve.
There it is. Yes! The first, second, third set goes to the Wolverines, 25-21. Huge. That is huge if you're an EC fan. So,
I'll say it, Thad. The reason why that's big, now you know what you need to do. Just one more set.
Yes, you do.
And if you're Neshannock, this is the hardest part. You got to win the last two sets. You got to win it out here.
Yes, and they can do it.
We're
not dismissing that. And Brad and I coming in here tonight, we talked off the air the last time. You were just hoping. I mean, I would have picked Neshannock to win tonight coming in here.
Yeah.
You look at the standings. Beaver, they're the darling. They're awesome. Neshannock, they're right there behind them. And Ellwood City had that loss to Laurel earlier on in the season. And you kind of that's a game you felt like you should have won, but you didn't win. So is that going to hurt you down the road? A win here tonight by the Wolverines just kind of helps. Just separates you. Because, hey, if I'm a betting man, and I don't bet, but I'm going to bet that Beaver and Neshannock could run the table the rest of the way.
Absolutely.
I would expect them to do that.
I would expect it. This is the one time you maybe have a hiccup.
The Wolverines, that you get them on that off night, and that win is just huge. That win is so much bigger than that loss in the loss column when it comes time for playoff time.
And I tell you what, Thad, I mean, I'm not making any. I am. I'm making kind of assumptions here. If you look at the Neshannock bench here, this is probably the first time all year long, other than Beaver itself, they kind of look a little bit lost on what's happening here.
Well, and I could see how it could happen because, I mean,
we line up to play the game. We play to win the game. And all of a sudden, you run into that one team that's just streaky and maybe doing something a little bit different. Right. And give credit to Coach Trudy. She changed things up that set, and it actually worked.
We saw how she's changed some things to try to change it. But for our people listening from Neshannock, we know we got two more sets. We know we got one more set to play. We know how good a team this is. We know how tall, how long, how athletic they are. It's just now it's really up to the Wolverines to finish this.
Yep. And game reset here will be the fourth set. Neshannock will be serving us off here, and that will be once again number one, Noge. Wolverines need to come out early and fast, and if you can do that, you could possibly
if you just started listening, there's been a couple sets this year where the Wolverines have come out and found themselves down 4-0, 5-0, 6-0. The other night, 8-1, but they came back and won that one. I would not try to do that tonight against the Neshannock Lancers. So, yes, seeing a little different setup here. Delaney's in the game. Delaney Sturgeon's in the game. Elsie Sturgeon is in the game as we start things off. Noge there to Kalanis. To Nasera, up to Delaney. Down it goes.
That's a good start.
1-0. Nice way to start this game. So we're going to see Genevessa Miller check out and Rachuti check in, and senior Claire Noble doing the serving duties.
Checking in will be number 7, Catherine Nativio for the Lancers.
So Noble, nice serve. Puts it up there. Going to be a nice play by Nasera. Keeps it alive. And Kalanis just wisely gets it over. Puts it up. Touched over there. Delaney with the block. Don't give up on it. Oh, Claire Noble kicks it up there. Figueroa.
Oh, man. If that one drops, you're sitting there like, let's go. And it just misses again. It's right there.
It does.
I would have said 2-0, never felt so good. It's 1-1 here.
Right.
Fourth set. Serving is
Owens.
Owens once again.
Kalanis kicks it up there. Delaney dumps it over that time.
Perfect.
Boom.
Sometimes hitting it just nice and easy.
Yep.
Works it.
Caught him off guard. 2 serving 1. Now got some changing happening now here as Kreitzer's going to come in for Elsie Sturgeon and Rosansky coming in for Nacera. So Kreitzer now with the serve. Puts it down there, puts it up. Not much for them to work with, and that's out of bounds. Point for the Wolverines. 3 serving 1. Kreitzer now, showing her soccer moves to get the ball. We'll see her tomorrow night, kicking extra points for the Wolverines. More work to do here tonight. Kreitzer puts it to the barrel, puts it up. Nice dig by Kreitzer. Can Kalana save it? Gets it. Claire Noble gets it over the net. What a play! Everybody back in place. Blocked by the Lady Sturgeon. Let's go! 4 serving 1. That's all 6 players playing together at one time on that one. Wow. 4 serving 1. Kreitzer makes it back there. Picks it up. That time. Nice dig by Kreitzer. Kreitzer now with it. Figure out this time gets it down.
Set up by the Lancers here. Up and over.
Oh,
it will
got
fall.
the placement.
Good strike by Caitlin Fries for the point. And I tell you what, if we don't say this often, if there was a point that Lancers needed, it was that one.
That was it. That was it. Because the Wolverines have
this place
really
was about
momentum.
to erupt.
Yeah, we got a lot of.
Brought to you by Thad Sturgeon.
Sorry. This is huge for the Wolverines.
This is playoff action right here.
It is. Kalanis gets it up to Kreitzer. Delaney dumps it over that time. Doesn't work.
Blocked. Nice. Okay, back once
to
again.
Free play. Got to get it over. And a great dig there by Noble to Kreitzer. Up to. So, going to be 4 hits.
Yep. So unfortunately doesn't clear the wall there, but my goodness, every single play, every single movement has been crucial.
I mean, by both teams, we're seeing some really good volleyball. Kalanis to Kreitzer. It's time to figure out. Into the net it goes. It saves it. Kreitzer alertly gets it. Delaney wisely gets it over, and unfortunately hits it out of bounds. We're tied up 4-4.
That has been by far the most dramatic 8 points we've ever seen. Wow, 4-all. Serving is
I think you're seeing both teams are maybe feeling the importance of this game right now.
Absolutely.
Rosansky over to Kreitzer, up to Delaney, dumps it over that time. Nice save. Delaney puts it over.
There it is! Yes! Let's go!
5 serving 4.
Great court awareness by the Wolverines so far.
Yes.
Give credit once again to Lancers, but I tell you what, you got to be here.
The thing is I look up there and it's only 5-4. It feels like the Wolverines should be up by more than that.
It does.
So that's the beauty of volleyball.
Absolutely.
Every time there's a point for somebody. Now, senior Ellie Kalanis.
Comes that jump serve. I like
Puts
it. Spin forward.
Puts it up. Get a nice set this time. Up it goes. Nice save by Noble. Got to get it over. Rosansky, she does. Puts it up. Going to be free play. Newman dumps it, and that's out of bounds.
Yep. All right.
And I'm going to, not to stop the momentum, but how is that not a carry?
Right.
I mean, we see girls on both teams do it, but you're almost palming it.
There's a reason why we're up here, not down there.
Yes,
that's all I can say.
Exactly. Kalanis now with a score up 6-4. Got the whistle. Kalanis now. Deep serve. Gets it up. Measle. Nice dig by Kreitzer.
Yep, good try by Kreitzer.
Not enough there. So a point for Neshannock.
She'll say that she'll need to get that, but I tell you what, good scramble. No matter what.
There was the fact she even touched the ball.
Absolutely. So serving now will be number 18, the senior 5'9", Caitlin Fries.
And Nogay checked back in there, Brad.
Yep. So we're going back to that senior lineup, shall we say.
That's into the net.
Wow.
Service there at a big time.
Yeah, we haven't seen it too much recently, but there's been a couple in there.
So we got some Genovesa Miller checking in.
Yep. Number 3, Nina Madur will come in for number 13, Allison. Both teams subbing in, just trying to keep their legs fresh and better arms as well.
Matching up, you got your Genovesa.
Offense for defense,
Yes.
defense for offense.
That time, deep serve. It's the Madur. To Newman. Free play for the Wolverines.
Oh, wow.
Another time there.
My goodness.
Where
she's kind of smiling. That was number 19 there, Peyton Newman. She's normally the striker, and she just turns around like, that just happened? All right.
Yep.
So 7-6 now. Serving once again is Adriana Arnold.
Oh, that was in.
Yeah, it was.
It was. Right call.
We haven't seen very many opportunities for the Lancers where a ball lands by itself, not even touched.
Right.
That's the first time in a
Tied
while.
up 7-7. Miller to Rosansky. Miller got to get it over the net, and she does. Gets it up there. Nogue. Nice save. Punches it over, and it does. Noble got it over. Puts it up. Nogue once again dumps it that time. Puts it up. Nice play by Kreitzer. It would have been out of bounds. Kicks it up. Nogue this time. Blocked there by Rosansky. Falls on that side of the net. Bungard got it. Noble just wisely. Let's start over. Kicks it over the net. Here we go again. Miller, nice dig. Kreitzer wants to go to senior. Noble. Oh, and a nice dig. Can they get to it? They kept it alive. What a play. Kalanis to Kreitzer. Can do it this time. She does. Boom. 8 serving 7. But I'll tell you what, Neshannock probably played that point as good as, better than Ellwood City.
Absolutely.
Ellwood City got the point. Nasera now in for Rosansky. Kreitzer out as Elsie Sturgeon comes in.
That was somewhere in the ballpark of about 32 hits by both teams combined.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So Nasera with the lead, 8-7, the senior.
Oh, that's dropping. Oh.
Boom!
There it is. Bungar. So back-to-back points for the Wolverines.
Yes.
We're walking into
9-7.
double digits here, 9-7 here soon. Forward spin once again. It's been the Wolverine Mento.
Oh, tries to dump it up there. Kicks it up. Going to go back over to Noble. Oh, and a nice block there.
Yeah, and
for Ryan Owens.
I think if you ask Noble, she mishit that one there.
Yeah.
Not saying that she usually strikes it, but she just hit that one a little bit soft.
Right.
Serving will be number 22, Parad.
So Kalanis to Bungar. Down it goes. Nice save by Kalanis. Puts it up. Noble this time. Gets it back up. Noble once again puts it up. Can she do it again? Bungar down it goes. That's going to be a point for the Wolverines as Bungar makes them pay 2 times in a row. It's 10, serving 8. And one of the things, Maddie Long is now going to check in for Chloe Bungar. Delaney Sturgeon coming in for Kalanis. I don't think our mics are picking it up, Brad, but the crowd
I can guarantee you
is really into this game. Senior Maddie Long. That jump serve, puts it deep. Gets it over there. Going to be a free play for the Wolverines. They got to play it smart. Maddie Long over to Nasera, up to Noble. A little bit short, goes long. And a great save there by Neshannock. Up it goes. Maddie Long. She got a little bit short there, but came back on it. Noble this time. It's the wall, and then got to get it over, and she does. Save there by Miller to Nasera. Up to Elsie Sturgeon. It's blocked. Oh.
Good try by the Wolverine front
Yes,
line,
it
but
was.
fortunately into the net there, and that'll be a point, a big point
kind of
once
blocked
again.
there a little bit.
Yep.
So
checking in will be Bungar, and number 18, that is Caitlin Fries once again, and Calantis coming in again. Offense for defense.
yes.
Serving. Started off the set. Jaden Nogue.
There it is. Kalanis gets it to Nasera. Up to Delaney. Down it goes. Hits it in, and a great save. Puts it over to Kalanis.
Let's do it
Puts
again.
it up there to Noble.
And they're going to say
Now
net
say net
violation.
violation.
Against the shin.
Yep.
Or, sorry, against the
Wolverines
Wolverines.
tied up again. 10 serving 10. I don't want this to go to a 5th set, Brad. No, I know what you're
saying.
This is momentum for Neshannock if they can win this.
Absolutely.
Miller to Nasera to Noble. And that unfortunately hits it out of bounds.
Yep. She went and changed it. She did change it. It was out of bounds. Good call there by Dakota. I think her initial reaction was, oh, no, it was out. So good call by Dakota Hicks there.
Nogue once again. It's it there to Miller. Delaney gets it. Miller just gets it over. Found a soft spot, but so Miller up to Elsie Sturgeon. She punches it over, almost found a hole, but it was played there well. Oh.
Good strike there by number 18, Freeze.
Claire and all Delaney of a sudden, were there to try to block it, and all of a sudden you got a 2-point lead by Neshannock.
Yep, and the crowd to the right of us here is starting to get into it now. Nogue once again serving.
And that's a service error.
How many is that tonight?
That's 2, 4, 6,
to
10.
My goodness.
So now Claire
I can guarantee you Neshannock will not do that again.
Right.
10.
Right.
Man.
And we're in the third set.
Yeah.
Or fourth set.
Fourth set,
Pardon.
Yep.
Noble now. Nice deep serve. Gets up there, puts it up. And that is
that was in. Good strike.
Yep, it was.
I believe that was number 2, Michaela Measle, with that kill there.
Yes, it was.
Coming in will be number 13, Ansley Allison.
So Ryan Owens, she can rattle off some points serving. We've known that. Claire Noble puts it up. Delaney down. Oh, she missed it. Into the net it goes.
Yep, first time for the Lancers in this set. They took a 3-point lead,
yes.
14-11.
Got to stop the bleeding here if you're the Wolverines. We've seen Owens do this already tonight. Punches the ball. Kalanis gets it to Nacera, to Figuerell. That's going to be out of bounds.
Yep.
As Measle, who, let's just say it, she's a really good player, went up for the block.
And give credit to Figueroa there, staying with it. She made the great play there. Kept it simple.
So
checking in is
Kreitzer checking in, and Rosansky.
Yep.
As Elsie Sturgeon and Nacera take a seat. 12 serving 14. Nice deep serve there by Kreitzer. Puts it up. Measle gonna put it over the net. Claire Noble puts it up. Delaney just punches it over. Tried to find the weak spot.
Good strike by Delaney. Back at the front line here again.
That time she got it. Not giving up was Delaney Sturgeon.
I like that look afterwards. She's like, let's go. Good stuff.
So, Wolverines trying to tie it on this serve. Puts it out there. Puts it up. Tries to get backwards. Measle.
Ooh, I think that may have been out. I think it was. It was really close, but I'll agree with that call.
So we're all tied up, 14-14, 2-0 run here for the Wolverines. Caitlin Kreitzer now wanting to give the Wolverines a lead. That's going to be out of bounds. Point for the Wolverines. I was just going to do that. So 3 unanswered points. I wouldn't say unanswered. They worked for them, but 3 points now.
And you know
for
what?
The Wolverines.
Kreitzer serving. She's been really good tonight, and she keeps it rolling.
Puts it up. Nice save by Kalanis. Puts it up. Figuerell. It's off her hands. It was off her hands, wasn't it?
It was.
It touched. It
did. I thought it did.
I mean, you had the whole Wolverine team. I mean, point for the Wolverines. 16-14. Deep serve this time. Puts it up. That's out! Woo! What a play by Kalanis to dip out of the way. Woo!
I'm going to mention it. I am so glad that she is officially 5'5".
That's a timeout now for Neshannock. Their first. It's 17-14.
We'll take a timeout with them. Wolverines up by 3. are now.
Welcome back, folks, after that timeout by Neshannock. Wolverines on a 5-0 run here with Caitlin Kreitzer serving out of that timeout. Puts it up. Gets it over. Going to be a free. Oh, Delaney.
Off the rafter. Still in play. Still play.
Oh, no.
Good try, though.
So, yep.
Give credit where it's due.
I think it was just a reactionary thing there by the Wolverines. So, 15 serving 17. Measle.
And here we
She's
go.
Good. Puts it up. Delaney punches it. Tried to back her that time. Didn't work. Puts it up. Blocked by Delaney. Up it goes. Kreitzer just wisely gets it. Oh! There it is! Wow. That time Neshannock got a little too close to the net. I don't know how Caitlin Kreitzer saw it, but she did. So Delaney Sturgeon checks out. Chloe Bungard checks in. The officials are chatting here right now.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out something here.
The coach from Neshannock went and said something to the official as that ball was being served last time.
Right, and we'll play back a little bit. We're going to say that call was out, and then it was supposedly tipped. Now, since then, I'm not really sure what's going down here. This is the first time I've ever seen anybody go talk to some individual. This is the part that I don't like.
It was more telling her where to stand.
Yep.
I think that was one of the issues.
Yep.
So, little stall tactic there. Here's Kalanis with a 3-point lead and gets it. Puts the ball out. Puts it up. Measle now. Puts it up. Claire Noble gets it. Kreitzer, I like that. Just getting it over the net. Puts it up. Going to be a free play for the Wolverines. Kreitzer, she just dumps it over. And a good play. Can they get it over? Newman does. Noble to Kreitzer. To Rosansky. It's blocked. Claire plays it. Puts it up. Rosansky just wisely. It was on the other side of the air antenna.
Right idea, just unfortunately wrong direction. That's all.
Right.
Substitution here will be number 23. Second time we've seen her, and that's going to be Tegan Scheller, and I believe she will be serving. Yep.
So 16 serving 18. Wolverines want to maintain this lead. Kalanis to Kreitzer. To Figueroa, she punches it over. Nogue with it now. Kreitzer to Bungar. Rosansky just gets it over the net wisely. I like that play. Puts it back up. Nogue now from the middle of the line. Kalanis with it. Kreitzer wants to go to Figueroa. It's blocked. Kreitzer again. Bungar up to Rosansky. She gets it over. Nice dig. Puts it up. Kicks it over by Bungar. This volley's going forever. She gets it over the net, does Kalanis. Up it goes. Picks it up, Newman. It's blocked there by Bungar. Point for.
I don't want to say it's kind of justification there. I think that play was a little bit of a carry.
There was a carry on there.
I think we're okay with that because we both saying Neshannock deserved that point.
Neshannock's coach saw it, I guarantee you.
Yep.
Figueroa kicks it up. Nice play by Kreitzer. They got to get it over the net, and they do. Noble wants to send it to Kreitzer. Puts it up. Figueroa.
There it is.
Down it goes. Not
Back
done
in
yet.
Play still.
Figueroa to Kreitzer. Over to Rosansky. It gets over the net. Barely, but count it. Nogue. And that ball was hit hard. We're tied up 18-18. Daggum. Wolverines got to stop it here. 2-0 run.
Yep, give credit.
A hard 2-0 run. There's a lot of volleyball being played between each point. Picks it up. Bungar just gets it over the net. It's going to fall there. Goes over by the score table. Newman now gets it. Kalanis. Bungar. She got the block. She was there. You see them long arms ahead of you. You're a lot better off dumping it over. Lead now for Neshannock, 19-18. Need to get this back. Wolverines. That time Kalanis gets it to Kreitzer. To Rosansky. She punches it deep, and it's going to go out of bounds. The beast.
She needed that. And that's a good point for the Wolverines. They needed it as well.
So Genevieve Miller comes in. We're all tied up. 19-19.
Oh, boy, Thad. 19-19. Oh, my.
This
Could we see a 30-point
point
rally like we've seen in the past? What was it, 32-30
Yes.
last time? Way back? Oh, man.
So Miller now waits for the whistle. She puts it up there. There's the set. Puts it up. Newman's going to have a chance. It's blocked there. It's saved.
They're
net
say,
violation.
Yep, they're going to say carry.
A carry. Wow. I couldn't see it from my angle. So now Miller with the serve. The coach from Neshannock, very animated at this point in the game. Kicks it up and over. They got to get it over. And they do. Miller to Kreitzer. Over to Claire Noble. Down it goes. Count it. Claire Noble makes the score 21-19. She got the set she wanted. And another timeout, and her final timeout by Neshannock. Folks, I hope you're watching. Wish you were here, because this has been a really exciting 4 sets of volleyball.
It's the best thing that this gym has seen so far this fall season.
I think so.
Absolutely.
And you know the importance of the game. I think for the Lady Wolverines, you got Beaver and Neshannock at the top. So if you can beat one of them once, now you know you can.
Yep.
They didn't beat them yet.
Yep.
But they're hanging with them. And they're hanging with them.
This game means so much more right now for the Wolverines. I'm not knocking Neshannock.
No.
We know what Neshannock can do. If they, and I'm not going to say that this is technically an off night. If they have an off night, you better believe they're going to run 5-6 in a row on you, and
right.
Nobody will even care what happens tonight.
Right.
But this is big for Ellwood.
So now the junior, I beg your pardon, Genovesa Miller after the timeout with the serve. Up by 2, 21-19. Awaits the whistle, and we have game on. Genovesa Miller now gets it over. It's there. Going to be a free play for the Wolverines. Kreitzer over to Claire Noble. Down it goes! Down it! 22-19. Tic-tac-toe. Galandis to Kreitzer to Noble. So now Genovesa Miller up by 3. Is it up there? Going to get it to Nogue. Oh, and was blocked at the line, and Kalanis, just not much she can do with it. 22-20. Now
subbing in will be number 10, Adriana Arnold, and usually when she does, that means she'll be serving.
And she's got them points tonight. Here's the serve. Miller to Noble, and they got to get it over, and they do. Nice play by Miller. I thought we were going to see gravity check. Nogue this time. Into the net it goes. Noble! Down it goes! 23-20. What a play by Noble. Now in comes Nasera. She can take us home for Rosansky. Elsie Sturgeon coming in for Caitlin Kreitzer. Wolverines up by 3. Nasera. The serve. It's deep. Puts it over there. Almost out of bounds. Puts it up. Oh! And Elsie and Chloe had the right idea, but came up a little bit short. 21-23.
It's crazy how many times a little bump, a little set comes right to the net like that.
Yep.
Serving is 22 per rod.
Kalanis to Nasera to Noble. Hits the wall. Puts it back up as Meals. Meals is going to get a spike. And she does. It's.
Ooh. Oh, boy. Okay.
They said it was out of bounds. 24-21. So Maddie Long coming in, the senior. We have set match point right in front of our eyes, Brad. 24-21, Maddie Long. Here's the serve, her jump serve. Puts it up. That's out of bounds. The Ellwood City Girls have won. They've defeated the Neshannock Lancers 25-21 in 4 sets. What a huge, huge win for the Lady Wolverines tonight. Taking down the Neshannock Lancers. What a game. What a game. This feels like a playoff game,
It
Brad.
does. It
really
does.
does. It really, really does. Wow. So, wow, we're going to catch our breath. We're going to sign off, Brad. There ain't much more to say.
No, there's one thing to say.
We're gonna say,
and this
okay.
is the one thing I wanted to say because I know Saturday comes quickly. I know you're a Penn State fan. I'm a Michigan fan. There's one phrase that Bo Schembechler said: the team, the team, the team. Tonight, we found a team.
Yes, we did.
We found a team. They played together. They played like a team. The team, the team, the team.
I mean, you give the MVP of the night. I would give it to Claire Noble.
I'm giving it to all.
But you got
it's just
there's an
amazing.
asterisk. There's a 1A, 1A, 1A underneath that. So, what a win for the girls tonight, folks. We'll be back on the air 6:25 tomorrow night, and with that, on behalf of Brad Windhorst and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you.